due to the ignorance of our host. Parental discretion is advised.
Soda Bean. If you guys are looking for some great food, I'll suggest Soda Bean.
Soda Bean.
Soda Bean is a sponsor of this podcast, and they have everything for you. Justin, what do you feel like having?
You know what? I could go for a cappuccino.
They have cappuccinos, they have espressos, they have Americanos, everything you can think of, they have it. What about drinks? What kind of drinks would you like?
Like something like a specialty drink?
Yeah, well, these guys have the Carol Baskins, they got the Lucifer, they got the Tuxedo. Dude, you don't even understand how many things these guys have. You hungry?
I'm way hungry.
Bagels, pretzels, nachos, even chips, cookies. These guys have it all.
Oh, sounds interesting.
Would you like to go?
I'd love to go.
Let me tell you where they are. 2273 West, 7800 South in West Jordan.
Yeah.
Tell them you hear from them, from us, and they will treat you right. And even if you don't tell them that, they still will treat you right, because that's the kind of people they are. Soda Bean.
Good food, better drinks, and better people.
Soda Bean.
Angel.
Yes.
You know Salt Lake is known for some pretty good food, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And do you know why?
Uh-uh.
Because of places like From Scratch.
From Scratch. Is this one of those places when you... Let me ask you something. Mm-hmm. Is this one of these places when you go and when you order something, you know that you can buy that bread at Walmart?
Negative.
Is this one of these places when you buy ketchup and they bring you like the Heinz fucking bottle?
Nope.
Tell me all about it.
So... it's in the name, From Scratch.
Okay.
Everything is from scratch.
Okay.
All ingredients from scratch. And when we're talking, you go in there, you sit down, and get ready to have your mind blown. Start off with some of the fire bread that they have to offer.
Okay. I'm a sucker for bread.
Yep. You could even start with a soup and salad, right?
Soup and salad.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Salad special of the day.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
We could have what I love.
Yeah.
The roasted beet salad.
You have talked about that before.
Yes, it is outstanding.
What about drinks? Do they have drinks?
Specialty beer on tap, and almost a full liquor cabinet.
I'm already sold, brother.
You like it?
Oh, I'm down.
How about food-wise? We talking some good food?
Yeah.
Right? How about a braised brisket sandwich? Ooh, yeah. How about a blue cheeseburger?
Blue cheeseburger.
Right?
You fucking serious?
A pastrami burger?
Nice.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Pizzas like you wouldn't believe.
Now, I'm a Ninja Turtle.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. So I knew you had it at pizza. Right?
You sold me, bro. Where are we going?
Downtown Salt Lake City.
Okay.
62 East Gallivan Avenue. For reservations and takeout, 801-961-9000.
That's 801-961-9000. If you want fresh-made meals, no one's better than From Scratch. Welcome back to the other side of the Beehive, episode 95! Yeah! Coming straight at your face.
Coming straight at your face!
Oh, Jesus! I started gagging on that one.
Welcome back to the other side of the Beehive. It's your weekly boys!
Yeah!
Episode 95.
There we go.
What's up, dude?
Not much, brother. We hope that you guys had a fantastic Thanksgiving.
Yes, we do.
It's beginning to stink alike like Christmas.
It did a month ago. Are you shitting me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, just call us a motherfucker today.
Yeah, it is a little nipply out there.
Yeah. What did you do for Thanksgiving, Sexy?
Cooked and cooked and cooked and cooked.
Yeah.
Like, I went all out this year. It was the first year.
But it was just the four of you, right?
But that's the thing. So you usually have plans to go out with your family and whatnot. But for some reason this year it's just a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
You'll figure it out. But fuck. But I got up at 6:30.
Damn, on a day off, dude?
Yeah. Got the turkey out. Get back up to room temperature.
Yeah.
I thawed it. Started on, I did some glazed carrots. I made some mashed potatoes out of red potatoes, real mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
And gravy, turkey. I made a Jell-O salad.
Yeah.
I made
dude, every guy will be
a sweet
so
potato
happy to marry
casserole.
you.
Sweet potato casserole. I made rolls.
Yeah.
Took me all day, but I did it.
You're the perfect wife, dude.
I am, huh?
Dude, I would. B,
And
what'd you do?
I'm pretty sure I put out that night. Too.
Nah.
I did. Shout out, Mama.
B, what did you do?
Just hung it out with the fam. That was it.
Did you cook?
No, it was weird.
Alexa cooks.
Alexa cooks in my house. It was different. The girlfriend cooked a little bit, and we did some barbecue, Famous Dave stuff. So,
Jesus.
I mean, hey, I don't handle that stuff, man.
I know, dude. You know, I feel bad because the wife cooked. Same, spend the whole
Just
day
ran
cooking.
all out,
Yeah,
huh?
same thing. When she so for the longest time, ever since like the first time we got together, like my wife and my family fell in love with her pistachio sauce.
Ooh, yeah.
And my little brother goes as far as snoring her fucking cheese bowl that she makes.
Ooh.
So
Cheese bowl.
so she made all that, and even though we're not like my sister's the one that loves the sauce, she's out of town. We know that, the most successful out of the family. And oh, by the way, she sent me a Snapchat today. She's just happy that she got her iPhone 12 early.
Oh.
She's like, oh, I got it early. I'm like, well, let's go back to see titties and fucking.
Well, once I get done with my iPhone 4, I still have. I can see the picture better and maybe get a little enjoyment when I get a 10, for God's sakes.
But yeah, so she made those. Then she made not rice, buns, potatoes, obviously the turkey, the ham.
Oh, nice.
I mean, she went all balls out, and I feel like shit though, because I'm not like the videos that you see on Instagram and everything. Like the guy's like, oh, look at my turkey.
Bring the turkey out of here.
Meanwhile, I'm like, is it ready yet? And it's just like, no. I'm
You
like,
know how you
okay.
say I have like any man would like to marry me.
Yeah.
Yeah, the opposite with you there, guy.
Yeah, exactly.
You're like every other man.
Yeah.
Right?
I'll be a horrible.
I couldn't
I'll be
wait.
a classic wife.
I couldn't wait. We bought the turkey. I was like, yes, I can't wait. For like days before, I looked up recipes on. I love
the
that
only
shit.
the only good wife that I'll be will be for like
Sex.
no, well not
Not even that?
not too,
Not
yeah.
even that?
It'll be yo, I was gonna say it'll be like for a polygamous family, but no, they do it all too, huh?
Yeah, they do. They have a lot of sex. That's what we're talking about, right?
No, I was kidding. But they do. I was gonna say, well, their husband does everything. No, they do the cooking, right, and take care of the kids.
Oh yeah, just the women. Just the women.
Yeah. Basically,
You're a polygamist.
Basically, if I was your wife, it'll be just for sex. It'll be just a physical thing.
Well, I'm glad we got to the bottom of that one.
Hell yeah.
Since we're on this subject of holidays,
Yeah.
I got tricked.
Mm.
I got tricked.
Mm. You guys pregnant?
No, I think. No. I got the, hey, let's go shopping for a few things.
Mm.
I want to go put some decorations up.
Oh,
and I
yeah,
want
yeah.
you to put lights on the outside the house. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
We have lights from the 80s that we've had hand down from generation to generation.
Oh, yeah.
And they just don't work anymore. They're the big bulbs,
Yeah.
you know, the big ass ones, but I like those.
Yeah.
So I want to keep it classy like that,
Uh-huh.
right? So I'm like,
I want to keep it 80s.
well, I want some new lights, so
Okay.
we'll make a trade. So we find lights that's dirt cheap for the ones I wanted that are shitty. They're like $5 a box, not a big deal. So she says, one more stop on the way out. We hit a store, and the kids start running around all the Christmas trees. And I got the, it would be nice if we had a new Christmas tree. I'm like, but we have a Christmas tree. The one we got in the little apartment, it's only like, a 6-foot tree, and it's a tree at best.
Yeah.
It's 10 years old, and it was a $50 tree back then, you know what I mean? So I'm like, well, whatever, I guess.
Yeah.
Get a tree. What do you want? And from the football field of trees, you could see the biggest motherfucker out there with the brightest lights. And I thought, I'll bet the fucking price tag matches the brightness of this goddamn tree. So she walks right over. Isn't this a nice tree? And just,
I want this one.
it might fit in our house. I'm like,
Oh, can you imagine?
whatever.
You bring it home, he's like,
and if it was a live one,
yeah.
you could cut it down, right?
Yeah.
Make it fit. This is a fake tree.
Yeah.
I thought fake trees, they just $50, $100 at tops for like the Lamborghini.
See, I haven't bought one in a while, so
But
you're about to blow my
you got
mind.
another thing coming. So I was like, this can't be the price of the tree. And she, oh yeah, she's dead serious. I couldn't believe how much this tree. I'm not going to say how much it was.
You're like, but it's not even going to smell.
Yeah, it doesn't. And it still dropped shit all over the place. It still made a fucking mess when we got it there. I mean, it's nice and it's full, but you know how little my front room is, right? So it's in the corner. So when I'm watching TV, I gotta around the Christmas tree. She sits on this side. We always do. So she's just fine, and the kids, whatever. But I'm starting to have back problems, if I'm being honest with you, because of this fucking Christmas tree.
Dude, so we're not even gonna put a tree.
No?
Nah.
You guys are so humbug.
Right. But no, it's not even that. It's just like for example, the wife cook all this for the family that usually gets together. Mm-hmm. So my mom is kind of throwing a Thanksgiving thing, but next week because my sister's coming into town. So I was talking to my mom and I said, today is Thanksgiving, because usually it's in between my mom and the wife.
All right.
I'm like, today is Thanksgiving? And she goes, oh, yeah. I'm like, so how come I haven't been asked what we're doing or where? And usually I know for a week in advance. And she's like, well, I'm not doing anything until your sister gets here. I'm like, okay. So the wife cooked all this, and they said, well, tell your family to come down. The kids, old enough, they went whenever they wanted to go.
Right.
So it was just my family and my wife.
She wasn't like, Angel?
Yeah.
The problem here is I would like to go to Oregon and be with your sister. But I have a deadbeat son that holds me here.
Yeah, basically. You want me to cook your burritos? I'm like, no, we're not eating burritos, Mom. It's like, fuck. But yeah, so she made this bum ass food, and then we were talking. I said, we're talking about Christmas, and I said, well, I don't even think we're gonna. Like the last year we had a Christmas tree downstairs. The room is put it together,
right?
And because we had Christmas, 2 years ago, we had
you
Christmas
haven't set
downstairs.
a tree up in years, have you?
We have Christmas downstairs, but the last few times that we put a Christmas tree, it's been natural.
Yeah,
you don't do natural?
Yeah, we did.
You water those bitches with 7-Up, like Sprite.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I had to buy my fucking 2-liter Sprite. I watered the fucking tree.
We went out and about one time and cut a tree down, like right when Addie was born, so 8-9 years ago.
Really?
And it was a disaster.
Really?
And you got to get rid of it. And
yeah.
No.
I remember one time back home, I pulled, because my mom was at work, I pulled it out of the house. I don't know if I said this story before. I pulled it out of the house, and usually just leave it there, and the garbage guy will take it.
Is that really what happens?
Yeah. But I put it out before the garbage people would show up, like a couple days or whatever. And I remember that I used to take the little leaves and put them in like a little cup and just put them in my room because they smelled good.
Yeah.
But they were all dead.
Hide the smell of smegma.
With
fresh pine.
So what does Angel do? I bring all of my fucking friends, and I said, you guys wait until you smell this. And I decided to lit up a piece of fucking...
Oh.
And the whole thing in like 45 seconds. The neighborhood smelled good for 2 days. But in the middle of that, I was like, I think I just fucked up, because this thing went in flames like bad.
You lit the tree?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that was like
smart.
Yeah,
I know.
Pine burns quick as hell.
Yeah.
I was stupid. Yeah, I know.
Pine burns quick as hell. Take it from a fire bug.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, you guys gotta come smell this. And I just wish it went like this, and then the whole thing's just turning into flames. I'm like,
dude.
holy fuck, dude! You can see us
Clark Griswold moment there.
You can see us from far away, dude, and everybody's like putting it away with water and shit. I was like, oh yeah, it does smells good. I'm like, yeah, I told you. But it was bad, dude. I was like, my mom was like, what the fuck happened to the tree outside? I'm like, I fucked up.
So
Smokey the Bear shows up and points at you and calls you an idiot.
Yeah, basically.
Christmas trees aren't cheap. Either way, though. Either way. Christmas is not cheap either way.
Dude, not only that, but they, like, my mom's birthday is January 12th. Like, Keith Stubbs, shout out. But it's my running joke for 30 years when I go, oh, we have to buy Christmas, and then I go, and right after that, I gotta go buy you your birthday present. My mom is like, you have to buy me shit. I'm like, no, but it's another, spend money again.
You know those poor fuckers that have their birthday on Christmas?
Oh yeah,
Your mom? Really?
Yeah, my mom's Christmas Eve.
But they all say the same thing. Oh no, just give me one thing. Yeah, I talked to a couple of people like, oh, just give me, or somebody right before or after.
Yeah.
Oh, just give me one gift. That, but deep down there, a motherfucker.
Yeah, it's like what
motherfucker.
Taking fucking fun away from my birthday.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Or when, I'll bet twins battle it out hardcore. Dude. Imagine growing up having to share a birthday with a brother or sister, whatever.
Do you have anybody in your family with twins?
My grandfather was a twin.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I thought for sure.
Yeah.
I thought for sure it would skip the generation and I would get one, but
I wonder if that's like a. Let me ask you this: if you had twins,
and I think my wife's grandfather was a twin as well.
Would you do the whole dress alike and shit?
If I had twins?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. The wife watches a set of twins every once in a while. Identical, these fucking kids.
Yeah.
And they don't dress them the same for that reason. Because if you didn't know better, you would not be able to tell the difference between these kids.
Damn.
And they're just little kids, just barely running. I'm like, I don't know which one's which. So
That's
if you get them the same,
dude.
imagine mixing your kids up.
But
get one tattooed.
What about the other?
Get them a Mike Tyson.
Yo,
get them a Mike Tyson tattoo on their face.
What about present though? Do you give them the same?
That's what
everything has to be the same.
That's what I wondered. If I'm sure as they grew older, they might want different things. But when you're kids, why would you get two of the same toys?
That's what I'm saying. But isn't that a reason to fight though? I was like, well, what the fuck? I got a truck. He got a.
Yeah, true.
Right?
What a shitty gig, man.
It's hard for not twin kids.
Right.
Where they're close in age.
Yep.
I'm sure Justin does this too.
You deal with that shit too? Really?
Yeah, because I'll
one
get
of them
one.
gets a laptop. Do you get the other?
Well,
laptop?
you do the same thing.
It's a hard situation.
I figure
it's a hard not life.
I figure when you buy them a toy, you're buying it for both of them anyway. Because one's gonna play. Have I started Christmas shopping yet? The wife has. I haven't. But she does all that shit.
Oh, do you?
I cook and that kind of stuff, and she shops. She does my laundry, too. I'm being a dick.
Do you... See, that's what I do. I do my own laundry.
Do you do the wife's?
I don't cook, though.
Do you do the wife's laundry? Yeah, see, she does my laundry.
Yo, do you... Obviously, you buy hers.
No.
No? She buys hers?
We just let each other shop for... Like, I found a dope...
So yours is not a present? You guys know?
That's how we do it.
Oh.
But we're holding on to them. You don't get it till Christmas. That fucking sucks, but...
So you buy your own present, and then she keeps it?
It showed up, and I was like, yes! And she's all, nope, malt. Didn't even get to look at it or see it or anything. It's like, fuck.
She's like, I gotta wrap it. Like, God damn it.
So, but the funny part is I got like one or two things, and like every other day there's a new package. I'm like, what the fuck is this? She's like, oh, that's part of my Christmas. I'm like, there's no more closet space for the Christmas. You shitting me? I think the system's rigged here, but whatever.
Dude, remember last week we did IGY 22
podcast
6 podcast.
And IGY 622. Could you have found a harder name?
Right.
I say it over and over and over, and I know it in my mind. And
maybe we should all get a tattoo like you.
The IGY 622 podcast with Sergeant Brian Hellbach.
And then he wants me, the Mexican, to spell it. I'm like,
and then Junior, I have to have him scratch over what his used to be and do his new one. That's hard. It's hard.
But so
2 outstanding podcasts, by the way.
Yeah, they're killing the game. But so we went to his house, and he was getting the burgers ready, and I had to bounce because I had this Friendsgiving thing to go to.
We weren't friends enough to be around.
At the Friends, you're not. Fuck off. At the Friendsgiving, I was told this, and I'm proud to say, it's the second time that I hear this in the last couple of weeks. There's 2 people out there.
Do you look like the guy from Counting Crows?
There's 2 with less dreads.
With real dreads, apparently.
Yeah, dude.
Go on.
That's right.
Go on.
There's 2 people out there that are obsessed, and I heard this. The word was obsessed with my voice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
These guys?
2 girls.
Oh, really?
1 cup. I'm just kidding. No, but 2 girls.
Wow.
Yeah, because one of them was at the party, and she turned to my wife and goes, "I'm obsessed with his voice." I'm like,
You're all right, Mom, you've had enough to drink. Come on. And the other one was Amy.
"Oh, no, of course, Amy, you're supposed to." No, dude, it's not weird.
Mm-hmm.
The guy that can't say Nort.
Well, you have a very distinct voice, a distinct laugh.
Yeah,
I can pick your laugh.
I hate the laugh.
I love your laugh.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Every time I say the wife, I look at the wife and I go, "This is it's ridiculous."
I can tell
she's like, "No, that's what's funny." I'm like, I don't want a funny laugh.
I can tell when you're punching it in and when you're really fucking laughing. You know what I mean?
What was that?
That was a punching it in. That one's a good one.
That's a good one.
Fuck you guys. But no, I heard this for the second time. Like, oh damn, really? Maybe I should read more so I sound a little more fucking intelligent.
Go get on that, what is that, Amazon Books or whatever, and start reading books, become a narrator.
Give me all my fucking Christmas presents. These old books. But yeah, dude, they say that, and I'm like, all right, I'll play.
I like it.
Yeah.
Remember that one dude that
welcome
was
back
like,
to the other side of the Beehive. Yeah.
"Hey, you that guy from that podcast? Dark as hell in a water truck, dude I never even met."
Yeah.
But he had an idea that it was a guy from Company 2.
Yeah.
But he didn't know it was me, and he was like, "Are you that guy from that podcast?" He's like, "I heard your
crazy.
voice."
That's crazy.
That blows my mind.
Yeah.
But he wasn't obsessed with
You
it.
clear your throat like
He's all,
this one
"Man,
guy.
Man, your voice is sexy." I'm like, "I like your water truck." So, should we jump this load? I'm like, yeah, rubber ducky.
Yeah, dude, when I heard it, I'm like, oh, that's cool. So,
Wow.
yeah. But it amazes me because, like, obviously, I'm not going to go as far as, like, the wife be like, "Well, you don't have an accent." I'm like, no, I do.
No, that's what makes it great.
And when I hear it, I go, ugh. Disgusting.
That's what makes it great.
But anyway, speaking of IGY 622,
Good job.
that was a good experience.
That was fun, dude.
That was awesome. We got to be in his brand new studio.
Yeah. I got to sign his wall.
He's got to sign the wall.
How cool is that?
You guys need to go check it out. This Brian is doing amazing things. He has more of a purpose than this one.
Yeah, that's what I'm like, oh, so what's your podcast about? No, dick and fart jokes.
Yeah, exactly.
Guys.
Like,
Ryan's is like,
next.
Yeah, yep. Swipe through the next one. So, at first I was a little out of place just because his podcast is, if you haven't listened to it before, it's
You should.
Military.
Yeah,
First responders. It's basically their story. And he's giving these amazing people this platform and letting them come on and tell their story. And, you know, what he realized on our podcast was just talking about certain things, you know, brought a lot of weight off his shoulders.
Yeah.
So for us to go in there, I was kind of like, well, I want to play this one serious.
Yeah.
But there's a problem when this thing gets in front of my face. I just fuck off.
Yeah.
I fuck off.
Yeah.
I say dumb shit all the time.
Yeah.
It's what it is.
Yeah.
But it was really good.
It was
After
awesome.
all said and done,
It was,
we calmed down, and it was a great podcast.
I wish I was able to stay
Yeah, it was a good time.
But I, you know, this Friendsgiving was put like weeks in advance, and even though I was like, maybe because I was just hoping that they started late, but they started at 3, and I'm like, well, I already showed up at 9, so I'm like, I had to go. And even though when I was there, I'm like I was debating on this, should I go? And I'm like, yeah, I should. So
no, I'm glad you came.
So
by.
I apologize for that.
How amazing is his house?
Dude, his house is badass.
He's got a beautiful fucking house. You should have seen it outside. When
Why
they
are
got the
all
fire
your
pit going?
Why are all your friends more successful?
Right? Right? How are your friends
I thought
doing?
you went to the same school with both of them.
Well, they finished, and I didn't.
And now, but see, so now that I said to both of them, this is why the pod community, it's awesome, because now Junior, with his 27th Hour podcast, had Brian with the IGY 622 podcast, and that's what this is all about. So when I see that, I'm like blown away, because that's what we want.
Everybody helping each other out.
It's fucking
so
awesome,
fucking
dude.
wonderful.
But anyway,
Yeah.
so yo, you're
I'm gonna have a swig of this beer.
You told me to try that one, the non-alcoholic one.
It's actually the non-alcoholic one. Is pretty damn good for a non-alcoholic beer.
Dude, how are you chucking those two at the same time? That's crazy.
I'm thirsty. Thirsty, bud.
There's water there. There you go. Your boy went back to the gym, so if you see me a little fucking
little buff, I could smell the testosterone fucking rolling off your body.
Yeah.
You'll be sure to catch coronavirus now, for
That was
God's
his
sake.
eugenics he's been taking, the Frank Thomas.
Are you doing steroids now?
Dude, I'm telling you, bro. I go back.
How cheesy are those commercials, by the way?
Oh, they're
Those Frank
super
Thomas
cheap. They're
fucking
Frank-
Regenix
New-
commercials.
Nugenics,
So,
Total
ooh,
T.
Frank, you're looking great. This white girl and this black girl, and they're all hot, and they got some dork all dressed up. He's like, yeah, I haven't been doing anything new but taking Nugenics. He's like, the little skinny fucker that looks like me, he's all, well, I might have to try that. They're so fucking horrible.
Well, the wife asked me.
And you have a subscription now.
Yeah.
The wife asked me, "How's the gym?" And I said, "It's good. It's a lot of hot cuties, and the girls are not bad either." But
I knew it was in there.
I knew it was coming.
Yeah,
You knew it was
it
coming.
slipped right by. I'm like,
Yo,
where
is it? It's right here. Yo, but here's one thing though. I will say this: you membership gym branch with the V.
Yeah.
I will say this: I don't need to listen to Christmas music while I go work out. Now, I do have my headphones. Don't get me wrong. I do have my headphones. But listen, I don't need the drummer boy when I'm going to do chest day. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is going on? I walk in. They scan my phone because it's got my whole thing. And as I'm walking to the thing, as I'm walking to do my 10 minutes of cardio, it's like rum pum 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 pum. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
You need DMX does Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Is that what you
Imagine working there. Because everybody has their headphones on, right?
Yeah.
But imagine working there and having to listen to that because they can't.
Dude. That's right.
Oh, rumpa-pum-pum, rumpa-pum. He's all, give me a protein shake, babe.
Yo, I will say this, dude. I don't know why. Two things. A lot of Asians in the gym.
Asians?
Yeah. A lot of Asians in the gym. Buff motherfucking people.
Right.
Buffed up people. And also, a lot of Asian fellas with the George Michael earring. The one that drops with the little cross.
Oh, no way. Those are
I
bad?
thought that was like a 2000s thing.
You gotta have faith. Little faith.
Right? I was counting. I'm like, 1, and then I go 2. I'm like,
Oh, that was enough to count.
yeah, that
huh?
was
Wow.
like, throughout the week, I'm like, there's a few of you guys.
Wow. I wonder if it's a, well, it's gotta be like a gay thing?
Like an Asian vibe. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
You know
it
who-
was dudes, right?
You know who was there? Remember that guy I told you with the tightest and more transparent fucking like leggings?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, this guy has his shirt, has one of those spaghetti stripes or whatever they call it.
No.
Shirt. And I saw him so many fucking times trying to grab that little piece of material and covering his nipple.
Because it gets
Every time
over. And you would pull it back. He's all, that bitch put this in the dryer. I know it.
I don't think he's married to a girl, but whatever.
Oh, okay. Man, that bitch.
But yeah, dude, it's like so many times he just went.
When he was talking to you?
I'm like, dude, you got like this much of a nipple and you got this much of material.
Is it a pretty big one? Like the size of the bottom of this bottle?
What about that guy that's always like as loud as you can hear it?
Yeah.
You go, with my tens, I'm all, what's wrong with you?
Jump roping. Can you jump rope?
Yeah, but I can't do the fancy shit though, like the fucking.
Well, I don't think.
You know what I mean? Like how to do the fancy shit, like they start like kicking and shit and doing like
they say it's pretty
like
good
river
workout.
dancing kind of thing.
If you do weighted jump rope, it's pretty fucking hard, I guess.
Really?
From one thing holding it and then jumping, it's supposed to be pretty tough.
I'm at that stage when I wake up and I'm like sore as a motherfucker.
Because you're overdoing it, man.
So I know how to do it, bro.
There you go. There you go. Yo, I drove by the gym. There's a brand new one just off the freeway. Used to be an old Smith's. Now it's like it's a gym I've never even heard of. Not the one with the V. But that place is packed.
That's so funny. That gym used to be on Albertsons, huh?
Packed.
On 56?
Yeah.
There's
Really?
so many fucking... I'm like, well, I thought there was restrictions on shit.
But the only reason why I started was because I knew... First of all, this week I was off. And I started checking their schedule. And they were going to open not only Thanksgiving, but also Black Friday or Friday, the Friday after. So I was like, oh, I can just wake up in the morning and just go to the gym early in the morning, get it over with. So a couple times it was like, am I really doing this?
Yeah.
But I can honestly say 5 days I've been going in.
5 in a row?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I'm planning on going tomorrow.
Wow, man.
Planning on going Sunday.
You're
I
hardcore.
just gotta get into.
You're hardcore.
I just gotta get in it, dude.
Is it because you've been working at
You know what
Company
I would-
One now, and now you
Yo,
have all those meatheads
You know
around
what?
you?
Yeah, no shit. You know what I was watching on TV the other day, and I had a
Boner?
kind of, but I came up clean to my wife and I said, you know what I missed? I was watching the Jackass movies.
Oh, yeah.
They had him back to back, and you know how they're all hanging out in the at the lake or the ocean or whatever,
Right.
and they're all shirtless.
Yeah.
Johnny Knoxville is ripped.
Yeah.
And I was just, and obviously the wife comes in the room and she goes, oh my God, he's ripped. And I'm like, you know what I miss? Being secure enough to be shirtless.
Right. Oh,
When I was a young kid, dude, I didn't give a flying fuck. I was just like, oh, we're playing soccer? Yeah, I'll be right there. You just take your shirt off, and the people will be like, well, what are you doing? Why don't you put some shoes on? Yeah, I'll just take my shirt off, I'll be good.
I always had a complex. Even from a small kid.
Oh,
'Cause
really?
I was always skinny and little. Yeah, always. I never wanted to take my shirt off.
Really?
Shirts and skins, I'm all, fuck! Just hope that I get picked on the right team that's not shirts and skins. 7 years old, I'm all, fuck! Shitty Walmart fucking tennis shoes.
You wear long sleeves for sex?
I'm leave my underwear and just, what do you
You just
say?
tie up in a knot like this?
Dave Chappelle, I'm going to pull my wiener through that little hole in my underwear and have sex.
I'm telling you, dude. I'm like, fuck. You know what I miss? I miss those fucking.
Yeah, never.
and-
You be?
No, I mean back when I was a kid, when I was, 15.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though.
I was always cool.
No, I'm not saying a couple.
I
of years
ran
ago.
around
man.
in biker shorts, no t-shirt, and a hat with the brim up. So
Dude, we used to be so fucking savages. We used to like when school was over, we used to go out and play soccer like in your street, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, dude. Everybody would be so fucking sunburn and fucking what do you call it when it's so hot that it gets you like you have to hydrate?
Heat exhaustion?
Yeah, dude.
You're dehydrated. You're
No,
heat
it's like-
exhaustion.
Heat stroke.
Heat stroke. We were all like passing the fuck out. We were playing soccer, dude. Shirtless, no shoes on. It was like we were savages. Now, like, no, dude.
Shoot, I get out of bed wrong, and
There's no way.
I have to take the day off. You know.
Yeah.
But then you see these guys at the gym, and you're like, it's so weird because you look at guys at the gym, and you're like, I want to have that body.
Oh yeah.
Like, I don't want to have that one. That's too much.
Just like women do.
That's too much.
I wanna
I'm
look
not
like
that one. But and also, shout out to the guy that is lifting a shit ton of weight on chest day. You know when the drummer boy is playing. But also his shirt is so small that when he lays down, he goes like all the way here.
Oh yeah.
You're
You
like-
can see his fuck gutters, huh?
Yeah, dude. I'm like, you're strong, but you're not like. What would you say? You're strong, but you're not fit. You're
Yeah.
strong, but you're not
Yeah.
fat.
Have you ever noticed that, like, the people on, like, the world's strongest men, they don't look fit, but they are strong.
Yeah.
They, like, got this big old gut.
You're
Yeah.
a big
But they got
motherfucker.
these huge arms
yeah.
and big legs.
That's how this guy was, and I'm like, dude. He went to ask somebody, hey, can you spot for me? And the guy's like, yeah, dude. Like a fit guy's like, yeah, dude. And he just went in. As soon as he laid down, his shirt went.
He looked at Angel. Hey, could you
need
spot for me?
You need another spotter for your shirt? Just keep pulling it down.
You're sitting on him. Riding him fucking missionary, holding his shirt, giving him fucking, come on, one more.
Push. He's like, yeah, dude. But
I'm proud of you, man.
yeah, I figured I should. And
Let everybody know that you're going to the gym now.
yeah, going to the gym, so that makes
Are you
that makes
vegan
that
as
much
well?
pressure to me.
Yeah, we're gonna do a check-in next week. Make sure you're still going.
So what, you just going to lose weight or
I don't
get
know.
buff?
Well, that's the thing, because I started, but I'm not. Obviously, because of the holidays, I'm not. This week, I wasn't dieting,
Right.
but I went every day and I did cardio, and I'm just like did some running, but it feels
You
good though.
eating healthy?
And the big.
Except for yesterday.
No, not even that. Like today I had fucking... Remember that cheese ball I was talking to you about? And those rolls I was talking to you about? Yeah. I put down 5 of those motherfuckers today.
You better go to the gym then tomorrow.
But I think I'm just getting... So, the way my stupid brain works, I'm just planning
I love
on...
these explanations.
I'm just planning on doing these 7 days. So Monday when I go to work and I get my, the wife makes the lunch, which is diet lunch, then I'm like, oh, I've gone 7 days nonstop. Then I'm in the zone and I'm like, but now I can't just fucking skip it. So after work, I'm planning on going.
When did you go to the gym last time? We were podding back then.
At the V.
No, when? So
Oh,
how long
when?
ago was it been?
I think it was when I was just about to get my heart checked again. It was March, maybe.
So COVID pretty much fucked
Yeah.
you. That's what it was.
Well, that's my excuse, but I don't know. I fucked
I
myself
mean,
up.
good- that's a good
you
excuse,
can't
though.
go to the gym. I mean, it's closed.
And also, that's another thing, how my stupid brain works. I'd rather be there before the year ends,
Yeah.
so I feel like I have more of a
You're part of the group.
more of a right to say, hey, motherfucker, I'm not here because the year is new.
You made it-
I've been here before.
You made it there 2 weeks before.
I started 2 weeks before you.
Exactly.
I got
Like,
seniority on
yeah,
that.
that's exactly what I'm talking about. I'm like,
Get off my
I'm not here
machine,
just
New
'cause
Year.
I'm not here just because it's 2021.
Get off my machine, new me, new
True,
year,
that-
new me.
You won't even be able to get in there for a week or two. Then it dies
dude.
down.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well, you know what they say by Valentine's Day.
Yep.
So they say to create good habits like
build
that.
your fuck gutters.
Build your fuck gutters and then
Yeah, they
throw it
say
in the
to
trash.
build good habits.
I was talking about the gym, not the girl.
To build good habits, you have to do it for like 45 days, and then it becomes more of a habit and less of a obstacle. So
Also, first thing Monday morning.
Message.
Also, first thing Monday when I went to work out, I'm like, well, in my head, I'm like, well, let's try to do this thing right. And I made myself a coffee when I came back, and I'm like, your homeboy's gonna drink this shit black,
Oh, yeah.
like the way I like my
way
porn.
I like.
You know what I mean? And I
Good shit.
you too.
and then I go, why the fuck would anybody drink black coffee? It's like I'm drinking asphalt.
Really? You don't like black coffee?
No.
Oh, yeah, I love black coffee.
That's all you
But
drink?
I like stronger than black coffee. I like just 3 shots
Just
of
the
espresso. Just like a protein shake.
He just shoots it into his veins.
Like an Americano. Just a little bit of hot water and espresso. Yeah.
Really?
That's good, man. If I do anything, it's a little bit of almond milk.
I remember one time I was with my buddy Nestor. Shout out to Nestor. And he was like, let's just meet and go have a coffee. I'm like, all right, that's cool. So I go in there and I'm like, hey, he orders whatever he ordered, and I go, can I have a cappuccino, please? And they're like, yeah, sure. And they brought me a cappuccino, and then I'm like, I know exactly what you're saying. And I drank it. I'm like, why would anybody drink this shit? It's disgusting.
You like sugary shit, don't
Yeah,
you?
dude.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I like bitter. I love bitter shit. That's why I like that kombucha.
Yeah.
It's like drinking apple cider vinegar.
Dude, the episode with the 27th Hour and Hellbach,
Yeah.
Junior was drinking kombucha.
Yeah, that's who I got it from.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was brewing his own for a
shit.
while. Gave me a Scooby to do my own. We did it, but it's a pain in the ass.
Really?
But it's so fucking expensive. Like, it's $3 a bottle.
There was a point in time, a couple of my friends, you know who you are, they started doing their own moonshine.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like, they gave me a little bit, and I was like, well, you can, oh, no, I remember. It was my boss. Remember my boss at Company One?
Yeah.
He started doing his moonshine, and I'm like, well, I can run my car off of this.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Meanwhile, my other buddy, shout out to Dan, he used to make some with what was it, like raspberry or some stuff like that.
Right.
But that one was bomb.
Yeah.
That one was good shit. He gave me one for my birthday last time I did my birthday. But yeah, Cody used to be like, oh yeah, we did this kombucha shit, and I'm like, or not kombucha, moonshine. I'm like, all right. And I'm like, don't ever show me that. It's like disgusting.
Did you just pump that?
Is that unleaded or premium?
Jesus. Yeah. Moonshine will get you going.
Yeah.
I know a guy that does moonshine.
Really?
Yeah, good friend. Good friend. I've had a lot
Do I
of
know him?
moonshine. Oh, yeah, you know him. We'll talk afterwards.
I love this shit. When every time you talk about your friends, you're like, we'll talk afterwards.
And people listening are like, that motherfucker, because they know too. So, but yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Dude, I was, how about this? I got called to play in a band.
Is this the Company One band?
Like a softball team?
No, I got called to play in a band.
What kind of band is this?
I don't know, like a pop rock kind of thing.
Okay.
It's the guy that I used to play with, and he was like, hey, just out of the blue. He's like, so you ready to... This is how he texted me. I haven't heard from this guy in months. He texted me and he goes, you ready to play in a band yet? And I'm like, oh, let me guess, you guys kicked out, you kicked your drummer out? He's like, yeah, something like that. And it's always the same thing, though, which I kind of feel bad because it gives drummers a bad reputation.
Right.
It's always drugs and alcohol.
I think that's every musician.
Every single time.
You only hear about the stories from the drummer aspect. Because I was asked a million times, hey, man, want to be in our band? What happened to so-and-so? Oh, man, too much fucking weed. Or always drinking. Fucking never put this priority. And I think it's all musicians.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I feel better now.
It's not just drummers.
I have taken over a couple of bands. It's the same thing. It's like, well, there's some problems with medication and beer or like medication and alcohol. I'm like, what? How come I wasn't your first option? You guys would never have this problem.
Why are we having this conversation?
But I'm
What
like,
do you
yeah.
think?
You know, I will hate to sound like you, but I'm busy. I am, dude. I'm doing this.
By the way, anybody, this is a running joke, by the way.
But no, but you know, I'm putting that other thing together too, and
yeah,
so it's like that I'm spitting bars here and there.
Yeah, yeah. People, you just wait. Just wait. Holy shit.
But But yeah, I don't know. So and also like, what are we talking about? We're talking about a band that actually has like a band room at a band place, or we're talking about we're gonna play in someone's basement.
Do they have a band room?
I don't know.
You don't know yet.
He just asked me. I looked up some of the songs they have there on YouTube. I looked up. I'm like, I was like,
yeah. Here's the problem, though. From my perspective,
yeah.
If I got asked that and I saw, and I was like, it's all right, but it doesn't get me excited to get out of bed and do it.
That's the thing.
Eventually, regardless if you go play and it was fun to play, it's gonna get boring.
Yeah. See, that's and that's what I don't want to do. I don't want to waste people's time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's good on you. That's good.
Because
on you.
I'm like the whole become famous playing drums. That ship is sail. But also, I don't want to do this as a fucking hobby.
Plus,
like if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it seriously.
Can I be on the record on this one? Right
Yeah,
here.
for sure.
Being a drummer is a pain in the fucking ass.
Yeah.
It's not like I just bring my amp and my guitar and we just sit down and roll.
No, it's literally dude.
There's a reason you have a truck.
Dude, the last fucking... it's so funny.
That one-ton truck.
It's so funny you say that. The last band that I played for, they were like... Even the guitarist was like, hey, so I'm putting my amp in your truck, right? And I'm like...
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. And he goes, well, it kind of has to happen. He was like, it kind of has to happen because he said, for the longest time, I had the truck. And I used to carry all this shit. But I sold my truck, and now I have a fucking Subaru. So now it's your turn, and then
you're
they ended up
in the
kicking me
band
out.
there.
So I'm like, what the fuck? But I don't know if I was gonna buy if I was gonna, I don't even know how I feel about it because
Get you a minivan.
No, but. I'm not talking about
like
that. I don't really want to go.
And Angel's like, I'm just trying to do my solo thing as a drummer. I don't need the band.
Well, no, I mean,
trying to get my Phil
don't
Collins.
get me wrong. I miss it. I miss it every day. But it's like, first of all, no one's playing right now.
Right.
Unless you're well known. There's a huge.
Dude, there's a few bands.
There's a huge gig going on tonight. Or a couple bands tonight or tomorrow. I can't remember. Bands that I know. But I don't know. I don't care about having carry everybody in my truck. I don't care. Dude, speaking of my truck, I have a new job.
Mm-hmm.
I have to have a drag tank in my truck.
In your truck?
In my truck.
Why are you driving your truck?
Because I'm...
Oh, that's right. We did talk about that. Yeah. Just clicked.
So, I went to... Where was I? I can't remember where I was. And I was going home. And as I drive to this place, obviously I'm not going to say where it is, by the old shop of Company One. Mm-hmm. Driving by this place, driving on this road, I look at this place and it says, toolboxes and tanks and shit. And I'm like, oh, I need one. I want to see how much. So I do the whole U-turn, come back, park and everything. I go and I knock on the door. This is like 10:30 in the morning on a Wednesday. It's locked, and I just keep knocking, and there's people sitting inside looking at me, and they just like, oh yeah, whatever. They just keep talking, and I go, what the fuck? I got my mask on. What the fuck? So the lady finally stands up, walks by, tries to point at a sign on the door that is faced for me to read, and it says, go in the back.
Oh. Yay! Banging on the door. There's a fucking sign right there.
Okay.
Just like the instructions I got.
I thought it was my bad. I'm like, I apologize. So I walk all the way around, and I go to the fucking back, knock on the door, ring the bell. The guy comes out. Opens the door like this much. All he does is pops his head out and goes, yeah. Well, I'm here to buy I'm not here to buy. I'm here to look at prices for tanks because I need one for my truck. Maybe, the first days of next year, I'll be buying one. So I'm just kind of looking into, prices and shit. He goes, okay. He goes, let me go find somebody and I'll fucking get back to you. I said, okay. Closes the door, leaves me outside. So finally, he opens the door and there's another guy. And then he goes, oh, come on in. So they let me come in, but they were right there at the door still. And he goes, so what are you looking to get? I'm like, well, I'm looking to get, so because I have a toolbox, I need to get one of those L-shaped ones, right?
So, have a seat, Angel.
Are they do like illegal gambling in this place?
But listen, that's what I thought. I'm like, what is this Fight Club? What the fuck is this all about? Dude, he was like, I'm like, well,
Chris Hansen walked out.
he says, listen, he says, what can I help you with? And by the way, how fucked up it is that someone says, oh, let me go get somebody. Actually, no, they brought me in, but they left me at the door. Right? They closed the door behind me. They left me at the door. They're like, I go find someone that can help you. I'm like, okay, so I just stay there, like not moving. I'm in the warehouse side of this building, right? I'm like, I don't think people even come through here. So I'm standing there. I'm like, I either gonna get raped or I'm gonna get raped by buying something I don't need right now.
Yep.
This guy comes in, and how fucked up it is when someone is coming to help you with another person, and you hear that person go, is it this guy right here? You're like, I'm the only one in here. And the other guy goes, yeah. It's okay. This is, well, what are you looking to get? And I said, well, I was driving by, and I saw your signs. It's tanks. I need a tank, and this and that. But I know that, you guys are not taking anybody in there. And then he proceeds to tell me, he says, well, we're not taking any people in here anymore. And I'm like,
then why did you let me in?
why the fuck? One. Two, why the fuck did you put a sign there right next to the one that says go around the corner? Well, maybe get rid of that one.
It says go to the front door. Just walk back and forth.
Why don't you just fucking say, no, we're not? And I'm like, so how am I supposed to buy a thing?
Is it like an online?
He goes, well, you're going to have to go online.
Go online and order it. Why
don't you put a fucking sign over there?
When you back your truck up, then we'll put it in the back of your truck.
I go to fucking Betos, and he's got a fucking sign there that says, lobby closed. Drive-through open. Do that for me, will ya?
They figured it out, huh?
Yeah, exactly. They figured it out in a different language.
Yeah.
Why don't you do the same in your own? But I'm like, I'm just looking. He was he did,
made you feel like an asshole.
Yeah, dude. He did give me some good info, which it was, I can only get an 80-gallon one because if I get a bigger one, it would fuck up with my tires in the bed.
Oh.
I'm like, well, I didn't know. I was looking forward to get a 100 one, and then he goes, well, if you get 100, you can get this one, which is just the square one, the big old, just a square tank. And I said, well, that's not gonna work because I have a toolbox. And he goes, yeah, you're gonna need an 81. I'm like, okay, but I'm like,
and they don't give those away, do they?
They're like $500.
Well, that's not bad. That's not bad.
That's just the tank.
Oh, it's not the pump. Oh, never mind.
You need pumping the tank. I was also told that you can't just.
That's all you can afford.
I was also told that you can't just run it off of your battery. It'll drain your battery. You need a switch.
Oh, really?
Well, my truck doesn't have any auxiliaries. Does yours?
No.
See, so
I like the Fords. They have all those. Even if you buy like the F-350 whatever.
You're not a Ford guy.
No.
I'm not a Ford guy, but god damn, they look good.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do. Did the dualies? The new ones?
Not as good as a Dodge. Dodge dually? Yeah.
The new one with the. But that's what I'm saying though. Like the new Ford, the headlights are like this big. The new Dodges. Headlights are like this big.
They're bright though. They're bright, man.
I do like that TV, that screen. I do like that.
What about a Chevy?
I don't think I keep up with Chevs. GMCs are badass looking too.
Yeah, same thing.
You never go Ford, huh?
If I got a good deal on a good one, not that they're bad, but just never been a Ford guy.
Well,
my whole life, my dad, Ford's trash. It's the worst fucking truck in the world.
Who? Ford?
My dad.
Ford?
Yeah, Ford's trash. We only have Chrysler products here, so I stick to the guns. My dad drives a fucking Ford now. Go figure, yeah.
A traitor.
It's always broke, too. So good for him.
Oh, so
shit.
But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Yep.
It's just What?
This might go down a slippery slope. But let's get at
Let's
it.
try to keep up with
My
him.
favorite slope to go down, right?
So I'm disappointed, first and foremost, and I'm gonna let this guy know, Dre, disappointed.
Wow.
Ooh.
He gave. I guess he didn't give birth to his beautiful girl, but his wife did. A beautiful little girl, and congratulations, Dre.
Yeah.
But why didn't we get a reaction video out of it? He does a reaction video for everybody else and everything else. Why didn't we get...
Oh, the baby's coming!
Yeah. Oh! Why didn't you get a reaction video out of it? That would have been priceless. Could you imagine?
I wonder if did you record those?
No. God, no. That shit's burned in my head.
Remember when we did that episode with Becca? We were talking. I mentioned this girl that still feeds her baby breast milk, and I think she's about 2 or 3, maybe 2.
She's had her license for 2 years.
She claims different taxes. Yo, that girl had one of those. She had her baby at her house.
Oh, really?
That's how she wanted it.
Yo, if you got to do that, do you have to you don't have to sign paperwork or anything like that?
I don't know. So they
You
get
can
like
just
this.
do it, right?
So they get like this lady that it's called
Or something wife, like
Midwife.
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 Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to
Obviously,
B.
Brian did it. But
Hey, by the way, I fucking dig that hat. Does your kid ever take it by
Oh, yeah.
accident?
All the time.
Who
does?
It's got my name on it there, bud.
who does? Oh, does he?
Just in case he gets confused. It's all this is mine. Anyway,
But
the midwife.
yeah, so she did. She's kind of a hippie-ish kind of girl. So she did this, and but she posted photos of it. Now you can't see her snatch, which I do appreciate. You know what I mean? But you see, like, I think she has a photo of like a head coming out. I think, but it's underwater, so you see it, but you don't see it.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like underwater, and the camera's like right here.
Like in the bathtub?
Yeah, well, they bought like this. They bought like
Kiddie
this.
pool?
Like a kiddie pool, yeah.
They
It's
bought
a
like
kiddie
this
pool.
Walmart kiddie pool, and like she posted a shit ton of photos. I was bashing her so bad, but she posted this a shit ton of
That's
photos.
even worse.
And she's in the she's in. The reason why I'm judging this because obviously I don't know anything. I don't know anything about having kids in a hospital for that matter. But so she's in the pool with her husband. At one point, the first kid got in the pool,
Oh, now it's creepy.
surrounded by people. She is like
People with cocktails.
She is
Little floaty things. Fucking a flamingo and shit. Some dude getting ready to do a cannonball. Little
people
fucking
like with a snorkel
little
ready to go.
umbrellas. Little umbrellas, yeah. That's a midwife with the snorkel.
She's all ready. He's got her fucking. What do they call them?
Yeah, yeah, what are those?
The flippers.
Yeah, the flippers,
The
yeah.
flippers. Scuba
They're
suit.
like floaties in a fucking kiddie pool.
Dude's all drop it into the water. Scuba gear. So anyway. Kids get in the pool.
It's just like a weird photo shoot.
Okay, so I'm stuck on this right now.
Yeah.
How do you get the water out of the pool? I'm assuming the pool's in the house, right?
Yeah, it's in the living room.
Okay, so how do you get the water out of the pool? Just like the fuel tank.
I don't know, dude. That's a good question. What do you do? You gotta flush it, right? Baby, put it in the bathtub. Why don't you do it in the bathtub?
5 gallon, but that's what I'm asking. Because to me,
No, yeah.
this is my thinking.
By the way, we're gonna look at these photos when we're done with this fucking podcast.
I was gonna pull them up, and I was like, nah.
That's the picture for the episode. If it was in the bathtub, you could pull the drain and just kind of smash whatever was solid to go down the drain,
Yeah,
right?
that's the thing. Though, like, what happens to? Because like when you have, I'm guessing.
I'm not talking the baby. The baby's out by
obviously,
then.
I don't know. But like when you have here's how ignorant I am when it comes to giving birth, because I never been there. Obviously, the last time I was there, I was being born. But like, what happens when your wife gives birth? What happens to the placenta, for example? Does that get thrown away?
They pull that shit out afterwards.
Okay, so now what happens when you do it at your house?
You have to pull that shit out. Yeah, you can't leave it in.
But it's going to the garbage. It's going to the dumpster.
If it's those
Are you
kind
flushing
of,
it?
Is it
it's going to clog your toilet.
If it's those kind of people, they're going to fry it up and eat it, or bury it under a tree, right? Because that's what they do.
Right, that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Really?
But they say
you're supposed to eat it.
They say it's healthy for a woman to eat her placenta.
Yeah. Well, we've gone over that, but I didn't know about the burying by the tree.
Yeah, they'll put it under a tree and plant a seed, and it's supposed to be really good for fertilizer and shit like that.
I'd take a piss so bad. But
yeah, do you just 5-gallon bucket out that shit, throw it out on the fucking lawn like you're draining it at an aquarium?
I don't know. It's so weird, dude. Like I asked the wife was like, I will never. Like I know it's a thing.
So I have insurance, right? The first kid we had. No, I'm saying the first kid we had, we were double covered.
Oh, there you go.
We paid nothing.
Nice.
I'm like, she's like, oh, should we go home? I'm like, are you shitting me? I'm eating for free here. We're fucking staying as long as we can. Tell me you don't feel very good. But the next time, it was like $1,500.
Yeah.
I would rather pay the $1,500 than to have to get a pool, set it up. What if something went wrong?
Do a podcast while we're at it.
Yeah. What if something went wrong, though? Am I right?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. What if something goes wrong?
Then
You end up in the
it-
hospital anyway.
Then you call an ambulance
But
or
you're
whatever.
gonna have a kid. What if it's halfway out and it's fucked up?
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? I was gonna say, what if it's halfway out and
How many kids does she have?
this is her second?
Oh, because I'll tell you what, the second one from my wife was bad. It was brutal.
Really?
Yeah, a much larger baby,
Mm-hmm.
but it was brutal.
Yeah,
There's something
That second baby's a chunky.
There's something that they do when the baby won't come out to a woman.
See?
Yeah.
You
What
get
if you had to do
the
that?
forceps
No, not even that.
or
the
the
fucking
C-section?
no, the
they-
the episiotomy.
What
Yeah.
if you had to do that? To this day, I wake up in cold sweats because I heard the scissors. I wouldn't watch, but I heard the scissors going through human flesh.
Oh, dude, are
I
you
can
fucking
hear the
serious?
scissors make, and you know, a distinct scissor sound. My wife's fucking gonna kill me for this, talking about
They
this.
did it with a scalpel on.
No, it was a.
Yeah, I saw the scalpel.
And I went, oh.
Fucking serious?
I had to look the whole time. I was like, I'm not watching that. But the sound of it, I knew what was happening. That was it, dude.
Yo, that is insane.
But what if you had to do that?
That's what I'm
You
saying.
couldn't do that with a pair of kitchen scissors.
I guess you go to the kitchen.
Well,
And
hopefully.
Where's the scrapbook?
So Amanda had her daughter at home,
yeah.
not on purpose.
Oh, yeah.
Damn,
But see, that's
a different story.
That's a different story. That's a different
mean-
story. You know who Seth Meyers is? His wife is like, I gotta go to the hospital right now, and she was. They were like, oh, okay, second baby. Okay, yeah, let's get out of here. They made it to the lobby. She goes, it's happening in here. I gotta have the baby in here. So he had the baby in the lobby.
Holy shit. Neither one of our kids, her water broke. They had to pop it.
Really?
Yeah, because the kids didn't want to come out. They wanted to hang on those cheap bastards.
Kids are like, what the fuck? Really? And is that? I didn't know also that when you have a C-section the first time, then the rest of your kids are C-section.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. That's what the wife told me. See?
And now you know.
So that pussy's tight.
No, you just make them do it.
That's what
You make them do an extra
joke.
stitch
Yeah,
after the
throw in an
episiotomy.
extra stitch for you, doc. When they do that, it's like,
Yeah. No, the doctor
was it in the back of my head? Absolutely, it was.
the doctor sits down there and goes, "Okay, we're done with mom, and one for dad."
Dude, my one of my besties, Skyler, so his wife had a previous child from a previous marriage, and then he has 2 more with her. They're all C-sections. So when you ask him, he's like, "Oh, that's."
Oh yeah, because you can get and go right after the fact,
Yeah.
right? Oh,
I think the recovery is longer though on the C-section.
I think so too.
Well, they're slicing your meat though. That's the thing. Yo, the fact that dude, you're fucking saying that shit about the flesh.
And it wasn't like it was a healthy cut, because you could hear. I was just fine, and when they said episiotomy, I says okay. I turned and I stared at her the whole time. I know what she was looking at me. When they made that, I went white. I had to lean over because I thought I was going to pass out. Yeah, oh yeah, whiter. So that's not possible.
And you're gonna have another one?
No, I don't want any more kids. Are you shitting me?
Hey, by the way, shout out to my man Joe Rodriguez. He just became a fucking part of Team Buzz Nuts.
buddy, huh?
Team Buzz Nuts.
Congratulations.
But he was telling me that. So when I asked him, he did it last Friday. So when I asked him, he said, Monday, I was about a 5 pain. Tuesday, I was a 6. Today, when I was talking to him, I'm a 7. I'm like, can't. I'm like, what the fuck did they do? I'm like, dude, I got it done and I walked out. I cannot say this enough. The only problem with me was I was uncomfortable. I wasn't in pain. Obviously, you slow down with everything you do. I wasn't in pain. I wasn't hurting. I was just slow. And there was a point in time that I was like, what the fuck is that lump? And is there forever? But then it just goes away.
Didn't have much meat to work with, I guess.
I guess that's it. I guess it cut and the thing just popped out. I'm like, oh, it's right here.
We can use the preschool set for this one. We don't need the hedge trimmer like the other guy that was in here. That's why he's hurting so bad. Probably packing a kielbasa down there. Oh, shout out to him.
Shout out to him. What are you, you got any plans for next week? You doing anything sexier or what?
I'm going to go ride this week.
Oh, are you really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Go out for a little putt around.
That's nice, huh?
Out in the desert. Yeah. Go get cold.
Did you get your truck fixed?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, got it fixed. No more vice grips sitting there.
Yeah. Did they do it or you did it?
I did it.
Oh, you did it?
Of course I did it.
Really?
We got to have another man handle my truck.
You cook and you can fix my truck. I will marry you right now.
Right?
B, you got any big plans for the week?
No, not this week. I'm gonna do as little as possible.
I want to let Alexa do
everything else. Alexa do everything else.
Alexa, cook me up some of that chicken that's in the fridge. Bring it to my ass.
You know, one time we were saying that shit in an episode, and a friend of mine said, dude, every fucking time you said Alexa, my fucking thing just went, what?
Yep. There's a time when we say...
So I'm going to say this. Alexa, fart. You're welcome.
There's a time on an episode where we say, hey, Google, and my phone, when listening to it, my phone goes apeshit. In fact, I lost the episode. Had to go back into it. Because, driving in my car, it fired up my phone and started searching for whatever we were talking about after the fact. Yeah.
You just did it on
Gotta
his
be
phone
careful.
before you walked in.
But, hey, Siri, right?
No. My nose.
That's because they're garbage.
No, yours is just a piece of crap and it's stupid. Love you, though.
I will fuck you up right in the mouth right now.
And I'll film it.
We'll videotape the whole fight.
How long have we been going for? An hour? That's it? I gotta take a piss so bad.
Do you?
Yo, Maradona died.
Who?
Maradona?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You're one of the, huh?
Want to go pee?
No.
Go pee.
I'm a gangster, bro.
All right. So Maradona died.
Yeah.
How old?
60.
Wow, that's way young.
Dude, one of the biggest soccer legends you can think of.
And I don't even know a lot about soccer, but I know the name.
You can also, by the way, also won against the UK or New England or whatever, England, on the World Cup that was played in Mexico in '86 by scoring with his hand.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, dude! You Google Maradona hand of God, and it's gonna show you they served him a pass, and the rumor is that you will actually see it right there. So look at that picture right there. So he actually scored. Now, in his defense, this was 1 out of 2 goals. I think they won by 2. But that's how he scored, and they won the World Cup.
Wasn't that illegal? That's
illegal. Yeah, that's a hand. So that's how he won. But I think he was. Oops, sorry. I think he was self-medicating per se.
Oh, okay.
And he died in his sleep from a heart failure.
That's how we all want to go, right? In our sleep. Probably not of heart failure, but...
Yeah, but that's how he died, and he also got, like, really big at one point. Like, for him being an athlete.
Oh, you know what really happens big. To a lot of athletes?
He became...
After the fact,
he became a coach for a Mexican team.
Huh.
Didn't go far enough, but...
Where's he from?
Argentina.
Oh, Argentina, huh?
Yeah.
Shout out to that guy.
One of those legends from Argentina, but he was. The rumor is like too much coke.
Ooh, yeah.
Right after he retired.
Bit of cocaine.
Right after he retired, too much coke.
A little bit of allegedly Oscar De La Hoya. He didn't dress in women's clothes though. Right?
Dude, did you know De La Hoya was like dressing like a girl?
You ever seen that picture?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, but did you ever see his wife?
Yeah.
He was delicious.
Doing that for a lady. A lady was taking the pictures, allegedly.
This lady?
I don't know if it was that lady, but
my thing.
I mean, there's a few of them out there. But yeah, that's the famous one right there.
But you know what?
Go back.
So what?
To the one just nope, next one over. Nope, you went too far. Second one in. There you go. Click on that one. I mean, he's pretty sexy, isn't he?
He's a good-looking man.
He, what the hell was that?
Yo, but isn't he from Puerto Rico?
I think so.
I tell you what, though, Puerto Rican people that don't speak English, they kind of... I don't like them. Yo, Google...
Okay.
Dude, Google...
We don't have any Puerto Rican English-speaking fans.
Google Oscar De La Hoya's wife. And, dude, she was a singer that became famous in Mexico. And she was... I think her name was Millie. She was delicious. No, but
so
give me...
Which one here are we talking?
No, that's the same one. So... Give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the top. That one. I think she was.
Are they still married?
Oh no.
Oh, this is a long time ago.
A long time ago, dude.
Yeah, look how young he is right there.
Give me that one what she's in the purple underneath it right there. Well, not the same.
Well,
not the same girl.
Have you ever watched?
I think you were wrong.
Have you ever watched the Floyd Mayweather and Oscar De La Hoya fight? He brought it to Floyd Mayweather.
Oh, did he?
Oh,
I think I watched that one
He
live.
pushed that fight
but he
so
lost,
fucking. Yeah, but there's other people that say no, he didn't.
Some people that say he did not lose that fight.
But that's one of the best pressure fighter fights you can ever watch. Because he just fucking put him on his heels the whole time. And word for Mayweather for, dodging 90-some% of those punches. But, dude, there's a part in that right before the bell rings where they're just going at it, like boxing at its best, man. And I'm not a big boxing guy, but that shit's outstanding.
I have a photo on my. Go to my. It wouldn't be on my Instagram. Go to my Facebook. I think. There's a picture that I took when I went to a Maná concert.
Okay.
In Vegas, and there was a guy that I took a photo with. Go to my photos. Again, I never know when it's photos of me or uploads. Maybe uploads. Is that Facebook?
Yeah.
Go all the way down. You see me getting a photo with a guy that's got a black eye. And you're way down there, brother. But it was funny because he fought the night before. And then he went to the concert, which it was the same night, or it was the night after, and they were just hanging out, and I noticed that people were taking photos with him. So I said, well, who the fuck is this guy? I came to find out, probably down, keep going down.
Right there?
Where?
That guy?
No, that's a guy from Maná. So I came to find out that he fought the night before, but I think his name is Josecito, I want to say.
Huh.
And he fought, but I know that he fought a big name. I just can't remember it. But he lost. He was beat the fuck. Look, there's our photo with Brian.
I just remember that one.
Oh, that's the midget wrestling. Look, speaking of Brian being skinny, look. That one over there, right above the yellow one.
Ooh, look at that. Look at those freshies right there.
Look at those young girls, huh?
I'd finger blast both those chicks.
Hey, you still can.
I just remember this one right here.
No.
This is major wrestling, dude.
Midget wrestlers.
All right.
Dude, go back. If it's not there, I just hate to be talking while I'm fucking trying to pay attention to this. But anyway, so he fought this guy and he was like I just can't remember who he fought. It's a big name. And everybody said
Canelo?
Getting fought. Canelo, that's what he was. Canelo. And that's what he was. So I was like, dude, how about I told him, I said, how about this? How about right there. Go up. I don't think maybe it's not even that one. I was like, dude, how about this? Instead of me bothering you right now, I'll just wait until we're done. And let's get a photo when we're done.
And then bother him.
He's like, okay, go down, just keep going down. And he's like, yeah, just fuck it, whatever. and
You need to organize your pictures on your Facebook.
It's gotta be there. I never know when it's uploads and photos of you. But whatever.
You never know when you're going to speak of this mystery boxer.
Yeah. But
did you guys go out to eat afterwards or hang out?
No, he was just there. He was with
a
fine ass girl, by the way.
Oh.
And he was beat the fuck out of. And I said,
Look at that picture.
Look at this, dude.
Still got this picture.
Oh, wow. Stone Cold.
Steve Austin.
Look at your hair.
Brian,
if you ever looked like Richie Valens,
right
there, dude.
Yo, by the way,
right there.
By the way, forget about my Richie Valens look.
Donna.
Forget about my Richie Valens look. And forget about Stone Cold Steve Austin. Look at that guy in the middle. He ruins the photo.
Who is that guy?
He
Somebody
worked
from the WWE.
Yeah.
WWE.
Yo, Brian bought me that book so I can get a signature in a picture. And then I got large.
You got this guy with a rat mustache.
And all he was there to do was make sure slide the book over to him.
Yeah. That's all he did. Look at me with dude, that's Richie Valens.
Yeah, that's right. Look at the hair. It even matches it.
Dude.
Yo, I love that picture.
I was greased right there, brother. That's what I'm trying to say.
How long did you work on your hair every day? Look at them sideburns. God damn. I'm so jealous. I wish I could grow sideburns.
You can't grow sideburns?
No.
Are you serious?
It stops.
Dude, speaking of that, I won't be getting my fucking haircut for a while now. Probably 2 more weeks. So you guys are going to be seeing me.
Still out of town?
You guys are going to be seeing me. Well, no, but now I just want both of them to line up. Dreads and hair.
Let me do it.
I've been thinking
for the podcast. Come on. You always tell me that for the podcast.
I've been thinking of doing maybe hitting up what's your friend's name? Forgot. I was having a brain. I'm drunk. He does hair.
Oh, Rick.
Yeah,
hit Rick up.
Rick Davalos.
He's rocking it right now.
Like last time we hung out with him, I was too drunk to fucking say hi to him.
Yeah.
Is there any fights coming up soon, or any good fights?
There was a good fight tomorrow. There was a good fight tomorrow of Curtis Blades and Derek Lewis.
Oh,
but today, Curtis Blades tested positive for COVID, so the fight's off. So there's a couple good fights on the card, but again, it's one of the ESPN Plus cards. The next good card is that one that's coming up in January. McGregor-Poirier fight. So I'm excited for that.
That'll be nice, huh?
Yeah, we'll throw a party for that one. Hopefully we have a vaccine and we can drink that while we're at the party. Now that we have a president, this shit will all go away. So
yeah. Hopefully. We can go to get some wings. Dude, Brian and I went and hit up some
B-dubs,
some cheese curds with caramel.
See, we talked about this a little bit before the podcast. Give me your honest opinion on these cheese curds and caramel.
They were good. I mean, I'm a big fan of cheese curd anyways.
No, but with caramel though.
What kind of cheese curds are they? The white?
That's the thing though. It is so fucking hard to get you to go out with us because I could just say, "Hey, let's go."
Why don't you just ask me?
Because, well, first of all, we're in 2 different sides of the fucking city.
Well, there's a meeting place somewhere. You didn't cook them at your house.
No, I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I live like less than a quarter mile away from him.
Yo, by the way, we got this. So we get this waiter, right?
Oh.
Comes in and he goes, "Hey guys, first day out here."
His first day?
Yeah.
Did he have somebody with him?
Yeah. Well, he had the bartender, but he was like, "Hey," he was like, his advice is like, "Hey, go hard on him," and then walked away. Meanwhile, I'm like, "Look, man, I used to be a waiter. I know how you're feeling."
Did you say that to him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think I did. And I'm like, "Let me make it easy for you. I want this and I want that." Our cheese curds come out not how we wanted them.
They came out like a side.
So they came out as a side of my plate when I wanted him to have a separate plate so we can both share.
Okay.
Meanwhile, he was picking from my plate. I'm like, well, I guess we have to do this because, fucking...
He didn't bring out the caramel.
Yeah, that is gross. That is gross.
No, it's not. It's just for you. He was using his fork. It's not like we weren't touching the shit.
But he still put it in his mouth and put it back on your plate.
But it's...
It's not you. It's not you. It's just me. That's just the way my mind goes. It's like sharing a bag.
We know.
Sharing a bag of chips with somebody. Like, but you've already put your hands in there. And I'm not touching that anymore.
Yeah, that's right.
I know how to get a free bag of chips.
But
let me get one of them.
But he made it rough. But I think they're delicious. In fact, just talking about it, I'm like, I just want to go have some. He's more of a, they were good.
I don't get excited over a lot of stuff like that, like
food like that.
Yeah, I'm not excited.
He's going to the gym. Of course, he gets excited about that shit.
I mean, that was his cheat meal.
That's forbidden fruit right there. Well, I'm sure. I wonder how many calories.
Oh fuck, dude!
And are they like fried?
All the
are
calories.
They fried?
Yeah,
cheese curds. Oh yeah, they got to be There's thousands of calories,
and then you dip them in
caramel.
And on top of that, we eat pretzels with cheese.
Oh my god!
Oh, dude.
And wings.
And wings with some good wings.
Oh, okay.
I'm missing the wings from the that one bar we go to,
Yeah.
man. But we haven't been invited to go for a while. I don't know.
Are they even open?
Yeah,
Probably.
I think didn't they get shut down with
Well,
the
so
COVID stuff?
I'm friends with one of the waitresses there, and she keeps posting stuff like
Well, 'cause
Halloween they were open.
They're open till 11, and then they close.
Really?
Yeah,
How do you know?
because that's what all
I
the
think
bars.
that's what all bars
all the bars
are
have been
now.
doing for 2 weeks.
Until 11?
Yeah, they close at 11.
Which doesn't make sense if you're still open it. We'll just leave the goddamn thing open. People are already there catching COVID,
Oops.
COVID or whatever they're doing.
Someone
So
breaking into your house? What's going on?
It's my Viagra thing.
Angel, take your pill.
Yeah, no shit. Anyway, let's get out of here because I gotta take a massive piss.
all right,
You get to go?
gotta take a massive piss.
Yo,
people are all.
I drank wine before you got here, and then I just shoved this tall boy down my
I
throat.
bet you gotta pee. So I push your stomach a little bit.
Oh, dude. I'll probably squirt on you.
Yeah. Oh, please do.
Anyway, you good?
I'm
Ready to
good.
go?
Yeah.
B, you got anything else to say?
Nah, man, I'm good. I've drank a 6-pack back here, so.
You got to
Jesus
pee
Christ,
too?
Luscious.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Shout out to our sponsors from Scratch, 62 East Gallivan Avenue. If you want fresh made meals, no one's better than From Scratch. And also Soda Bean. Great food, better drinks, and the best people at 2273 West and 7800 South. They will get you hooked up with everything you need.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for showing up, brother.
God.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
You're welcome.
You were here last week.
You're welcome. I moved some things around, but you're welcome. Greedy bastard.
Until next time, take care of yourselves out there, and we will see you on the other side of the Beehive.
Peace.